All right, all right. We back in the building. We back in the building. All right. Check this out. You already know I'm Blue Devil, and today we're back on the Hater World with another video reaction. We got Lucky Sun Tzu once again in the headlines. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I thought we was done with this content. I thought we was done with this whole black and brown drama, dilemma, whatever you might call it. But every day, people send me new videos. This guy, this guy, this guy is getting old. Okay? But we can't tell anyone how to feel when they were disrespected. Okay? Today, we got Gumby from Hoover making a video, being disrespectful towards the Mexicans, towards Lucky, towards an entire group. He didn't generalize Lucky. He generalized all Mexicans. Not Mexicans, Mexicans. All right? He disrespected Mexicans. He disrespected the Mexicanos. He disrespected the Southsiders. He disrespected a whole culture. I'm going to make this clear. I'm not in my feelings. I'm not mad. I understand. So we're going to get to the video at hand. But very quick, I need everyone watching to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And now they tell me there's a hype button. If you want to press that button, hit it. And if you don't want to press that button, don't hit it. See, somebody sent me another video. Crybaby Way. Still crying live. Ha 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 ha. Longos have that fool traumatized. All I do is my phone rings all day, bro. All day. And I thought we was done with this. But let's see what's going on now, bro. Okay, but I will tell you guys, to everybody that's watching Black and Brown, new content has arisen since Adam22 has stirred the pot, since Lucky Sun Tzu said what he said. Now people are digging up archives on everybody, bro. They have digged up archives on Lucky himself. They have digged up archives on the Crybaby Way, Brandon. All right. They had digged up archives on Adam22. They have digged up archives on that one lesbian chick from No Jumper. They're just finding everything now, bro. Okay. And that's what I expected to happen. I mean, Adam22 is out here trying to preach that no racism should be in hip hop, which I feel the same way. At all, anywhere, not only hip hop in the world, right? We shouldn't have color separation anywhere in the world, right? But Adam strictly said hip hop. And he said, let's hold the podcasters accountable that do say racist shit. Well. Brandon, on his podcast, called somebody a burrito boy. And then the other girl, the lesbian chick, we all know, disrespected Bo Jackman with a bunch of racist remarks. And they were not held accountable. And I'm only repeating what I've seen. Again, I don't want to be in the middle of this. I don't really care for none of this because we here at the Hater World, we don't condone any color separation. We don't, only when it comes to screen printing. Man, I was stupid for that one. You would only understand if you print t-shirts. That shit was stupid. But listen, we don't condone no negativity towards a group, any groups, homie. We call everybody out individually. If you're a fucking lame, you're a lame, bro. All right? If you a crybaby, you a crybaby. If you're a weenie, you're a weenie. That's it, bro. You, and you. We're not doing no, well, you're a weenie, so that means your hood's a weenie. Nah, bro, we're not doing that, homie. Or you're racist, so that means your entire people are racist. Nah, we don't do that, bro. All right? We hold people accountable, homie. That's why they hate us. They hate us because when the trolls try to talk shit, we fucking roast them right back and they can't take it. Trolls are used to holding the power, running their mouth, and nobody's saying nothing. Well, not here, bro. But check this out. Before I press play on the video, I need everybody to go support young drummer boy, High Forever. All right. From the beginning of time, those that know me know that I've always said I don't wear nobody's merch. And you cannot find any video of me wearing anyone's merch. But that Sucios and that High Forever is that next level, top tier shit for the homies, bro. All right. Proud to wear this shit. You know, it comes from a fellow homie that came from the same struggle I came from, that a lot of us come from, and now is doing moves out here. So, you know, I'll wear it with pride. With that being said, comment, like, subscribe. Let's get to the content, bro. And let's see what's going on. Now, the dude that's in this video is Gumby from Hoover. All right, we all seen him on No Jumper going back and forth with Adam and Wack and the whole beef. So let's see what that young gentleman got to say.
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
But do you think he's a good-looking dude?
Very quick, one of the moderators put the link down below for the website for Drummer Boy so I could go ahead and pin it.
A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.
Very quick. I want to make it clear. I didn't know the meaning behind the word booty so-and-so, right? I didn't know the meaning behind it. I always thought it was just a part of the movie. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was funny. You know, I would never say it, you know, but I just thought it was the movie. Until I looked it up because of all this dilemma. I looked it up and I found out it has a bigger meaning. So therefore, I just want to make it clear. I just thought it was a movie line, but no, it carries a lot of meaning behind it, bro. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. Go Google it.
Mexican podcaster. I'm gonna call him Hispanic because I don't know his origin.
Mexican. Everybody in LA, they Mexicans. Mexicans, not Mexicans. Mexicans.
Okay. Well,
Mexicano way.
Yeah. Why you say not Mexicans?
Because you have to understand that Mexicans come from Mexico. Half the Mexicans in LA don't even speak Spanish.
Yeah.
They didn't adapt it to our culture so much, they're trying to overtake it. They hate us so much, but they want to be like us so much. And it's not a bad thing. We kind of cute. I'm saying, fun, you know, over though.
That's stupid. Exactly what this Mexican podcaster said on
Woodstock or some shit like that. Hoodstock or some shit like that.
Something like that. But he goes to, he brings up Blueface and asks this other Mexican woman, was she, you know.
At Nissan of San Bernardino, we make driving the perfect car a reality. With a large inventory of...
Let them smash. And
but you have to
then the response was black man, African booty scratcher. And her response was no against the Trece Penal Code.
Yeah, I understand completely. That podcast is a Serrano podcast. So they spitting Serrano views. The nigga said African booty scratcher, right? The beanie nigga said that.
The bean eating ninja said that. Bean eating. Now I haven't watched this. It was sent to my phone this morning and I seen the title like, and right now I needed a video to react to, and instead of browsing, let me watch this. Bean eating ninja. Of course, that's derogatory, that's profiling, that's stereotyping, that's disrespectful, whatever you want to call it, bro, towards Mexicanos, Mexicans, because we eat a lot of beans, bro. Not gonna lie, I grew up on beans and rice and tortillas, and I don't eat beans now no more because of that reason. From time to time, I might have a tortilla with beans and queso fresco, from time to time, but that's very rare, bro. You know, my mom's was the one that would cook the frijoles de la olla, and that's when they're the best. But nowadays, as an adult, I ain't cooking no frijoles en la olla way. So you getting them out of a can food, it ain't the same, right? So I hardly eat beans. But back to what Gumby said, I'm gonna make it clear: two wrongs don't make a right. G, I understand you and your feelings, and you gonna say what you say. I get it. And he's right now he's directing it towards Lucky, that bean eating ninja, and you can't blame him, fool. Tit for tat. What do they say? You punch me once, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you twice. Eye for an eye. Favor for a favor. So at this point, they're just battling it, bro. Let them do what they do, homie. We sideline watching.
Right? He has to have Sereno influence. Period. But
Hold on. Yeah, I'm sure he does. The same way you have Hoover influence. Don't he say on Hoover? What's the difference, bro? See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Look, I'm not here to back nobody up. We have already said a million times, bro, we are for what's right. All right? And we're going to call everybody out on their bullshit. Gumby said Lucky has Sureño views. What do you expect him to have? You have Hoover views. You're influenced by the Hoover culture. Lucky's influenced by I keep looking down here because my phone. Lucky's interview. Lucky is views are gang related to what he knows, how he came up. Of course, bro. Like, what the fuck is he talking about, player? Get together, cuh. Oh, fuck, my bad. I didn't say cuh like that because I know he a Hoover. I say it like, just to make it clear. I say it like, no quema cuh. Like, like the paisas. Just to make it clear, bro. I don't say it like Crip and Blood. I say it like, no quema cuh. My uncle used to say that as a paisa a lot. So, that's where it comes from.
you have to understand, I was trying to show you the distinction between a Mexican and a Mexican, right? Those right there are Mexicans. You see her? See her movements? You see how she acts? See how she talks? Chardonnay. See how she talk? That probably was a drug mule back in the day.
Damn.
What's that? A drug?
We're bringing dope to the pin. Square.
Yeah, I'm square.
It's a
So the dude that's interviewing him, salute to the Real Tune TV. I think he from Texas, bro. Salute to the homie. I think he from Texas.
I just think that the situation in LA is a racial place.
Yeah.
It's a very racial.
True.
It's a very
True.
racial place.
True.
And Mexicans are some of the biggest races that they are. I can only speak about LA Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? We all got, the neighbors and Hector and them. Hector, I ain't mean no shit, man. I'm still coming to get my tamales next door. Stop playing, man. But me and him talked about it. It's a older Mexican gentleman that live next door, right? And you know what I'm saying? Even we kind of cool with each other. You know what I'm saying?
This is why you can't generalize people for one guy's actions, bro. Gumby, you should said it yourself, bro. All Mexicans are racist. The majority are racist. All right. But I'm cool with my neighbor. That's because he remembered he had a neighbor that was Mexican. Dog.
Into the pen, you know what I'm saying? But he understands the differences. See, he's not, I won't say he's a racist, I'll say he's a separatist. He's not gonna be disrespectful at all, but he don't want blacks mixing with his race, and that's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing, and it turns racial when you're downing somebody else. When you're saying, oh, African booty scratcher, and you're saying anything being eaten, wetback. You're saying any of that shit. That's being disrespectful. We can have our differences and still be respectful. But what they chose to do was they chose to clown us on the platform. They were saying our all Hispanic platform. They wasn't talking to us. That was like a private conversation. They were saying that they aired.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
So hold on. So we're gonna go now to. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. All right. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. He said they decided to diss us and disrespect us on the internet, right? So now I'm gonna go to this. All right. Salute to King Moses. Where would it be? All right here.
Boy.
Recent.
And it's the opposite in Argentina.
Listen, burrito boy. I'm gonna
see the
lean on
rage
the
bait when
side.
he doesn't have a good. And it's the opposite in Argentina.
Listen, burrito boy. I'm gonna
see the
lean on the
rage bait when he
side.
doesn't.
Burrito Boy in front of Adam 22. Adam didn't put nothing to a stop. He didn't say, "Hey, yo, fat motherfucker, shut the fuck up, you fucking turd, you lard, you bucket of lard." He didn't say that. I was trying to figure out how to say. I was thinking of a fucking tambo de mierda way, and I'm trying to figure out the word in English. I was thinking of a grease, like fucking fat motherfucker, you know. Well, how come Adam didn't say any of that? This is the reason, bro, I don't like getting into these fucking type of convos. Because even if you don't want to be emotionally involved, you do. Because you always want to back up your people. Whether you're a black homie, a Mexican homie, a white homie, you always want to back up your dogs, your nationality, where you come from. You always want to do that, bro. But then if your own homie is wrong, you gotta tell him he's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? And so therefore, Adam, he's white. He don't have no white people on board. So if there's a black man over here and a Mexican man over here and they're fighting, Adam don't have loyalty towards nobody. His loyalty is not towards the black or the Mexican. He's just like, yeah, you guys go ahead and talk shit to each other. I'm going to get the money. I'm getting the money. I'm getting the paper. You go, yeah. What you say? This for this, this for that. Go run it. He don't care. But you know why he going that lucky? And I'll tell you why he going that lucky. He going that lucky because I've noticed the way that Adam 22 works. Adam 22 will invite you to his platform. And if you deny, he will fuck with you until you go. What does that mean, fuck with you? He'll like tamper with your name, throw little fake narratives, poke at you, talk his little shit until you feel the need to go up there and clear it up. Then you go up there to clear up the bullshit he said about you, and now it makes for good content. You know, me, myself, I've been invited many times. And I probably will go up there someday. Salute to Adam. I like what he does because I know what he does. So I don't get invested like that because I look at it like, well, what do you expect? You already know that homie is going to pin you against someone else. I mean, if you got caught, you got caught. Like, you should know, bro, what he's going to do. You should know. And if you know what he's going to do and then you still get caught off guard, that's your fault for being fucking stupid. What the fuck else do you expect from Adam? Do you expect him to come out with tea and strumpets, bro? Do you expect Adam to come out and fucking be very kind to you? Give you a check for $100,000 and say, hey, bro, you're the best podcaster in LA. No, bro. You know what you expect from Adam? Race baiting, rage baiting, chisme, drama, beef, gang politics. So if you go up there, that's exactly what's going to happen. So I don't blame Adam. I blame everybody that's falling for it. I can't fall for it. I know a lot of people that ain't falling for it, but you know who is falling for it? The viral way crybaby. You know why? Because their whole platform is based off of black and brown drama. So they are gonna feel that way and talk their shit because those guys have a vendetta towards Mexicans for the simple fact that Mexicans in their city, do the whole back and forth versus blacks because gang politics. Gumby this one's a little off because where he's from, they don't really beef with blacks like that. They actually got allies with Mexicans over there. I mean, they don't really beef with Mexicans like that. They ally with Mexicans. The only Mexican gang they beef with is fuck. I don't want to put it out there. It's SXL. You know, and I think they ally with 18th Street to go against SXL. So for him to be on this, it's not more of a gang thing, it's more of a race thing for him. You feel me? But again, let's go back to this video. Let's finish off what Gumby said. I just wanted to clear up the whole Adam thing. Because at this point, it's like, to all the black homies that are watching, come on, dog. Let's not get wrapped up in this bullshit. We all know what Lucky said was uncalled for, but it ain't for all this. Easy conversation could fix that. We don't need to create a whole fucking black and brown problem over that man's words when he's already came out and said, hey, that's the way I clown with my partners, black partners, Mexican partners. And at that point, bro, all you can do is take that man's word and, hold him to it. But let's see what else Gumby got to say.
Stoop back down to their level because you did say beaming at the beginning of the conversation, even though, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's tit for tat. Tit for tat don't make it right, but it damn sure make us even.
I can respect it. Out here in Texas, we actually mess with the Mexicans.
We do too. We do. We buy tamales from them. We buy drugs from them. You know, say that type of shit. We fuck with them. See, in LA, everything's political. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you got Mexicans that's cool with you. You know what I'm saying? And then you got other ones that are not, that are straight.
And the same goes for blacks, bro. See, this is what I mean, fool. Like, I don't want to say nothing because then they're going to make it seem like I'm being the bad guy. But he said, there's Mexicans we get along with, Mexicans we don't. And the same thing goes for blacks. There's blacks that certain Mexican gangs don't get along with, and there's blacks they don't get along with. That's life. In life, you don't like everybody. You don't dislike everybody. That's life. I mean, I know there's a bunch of forklift drivers watching this right now, right? Do you like all your coworkers? Of course not.
Look at this shit that's going on with the Longos. Look at this shit going on with in Compton with the Mexicans.
What's going on?
Just a war. That's what I said. They're going to see you and whoop
Gang
you up.
war.
Just
Gang
because I'm
politics. And the blacks will do the same to the Mexicans. That's gang shit. We're not supposed to involve gang politics with race, bro. Because it'll never mix. It'll never mesh, bro. The gangs have their own fucking agendas for the gang, right? All these gangs want to do is control turf, control cities, because that equals money, that equals power, that equals all of this. So if you got a big black gang like the Crips in Long Beach, and then you got a big gang like the Mexicans in Long Beach, what the fuck they gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do, bro? They gonna fight, they gonna kill, they gonna do all this to try to gain turf, all right? Because they know whoever gains the most turf makes the most money, bro. So to use that as an example is pretty fucking stupid, straight up.
Yes. And the craziest thing about it is that, see, black people are so forgiving and loving. I hate you. Like this Mexican just spit in our face. I take that back. He spit in our face, but I was gonna say I did last night when I was I was chilling last night, scrolling on my phone, and I seen the boy Munchie B on Hoover. He got
Salute motherfucking Munchie. My G.
on there. He like, even though we got our differences, little bro be spitting some game. He know what he talking about. I hope he do. Half the time anyway, but you know he do.
Look, I'm gonna leave the rest right here for you guys to go watch it. This homie Gumby gets very political, very disrespectful, very vocal. And listen, he has the right to, bro. He could feel how he wanna feel. We in a country where we got all freedom of speech. As a Mexican, as a black, as a white, his views are different from mine. Me, I like pinpointing down one motherfucker. I don't like saying everybody. You feel me? But he says all Mexicans are racist. He calls Mexicans tacos and bean eaters and all this crazy shit. I don't feel offended. I don't feel mad. I know the name of the game. Your bitch chose me. That's not the name of the game, but I know the name of the game, bro. The name of the game, bro, is try to get a motherfucker baited in to start the beef, start drama, start war, get you off your pivot. And now you got killings and this and that. All for what? All for what? Because Adam 22 made it a big deal? All because Lucky said some stupid ass shit? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Once again, salute to everybody, bro. We not falling for the bait. We know the truth from false. Okay. Salute to Gumby, bro. Shit, got no issue with Gumby. I don't really feel like Gumby is racist or feels like he hates Mexicans. I just feel like he's protecting his people right now, bro. I feel like he's doing what he feels he's supposed to do and stick up for his race. That's commendable. That's respect. So to all the Mexicans that are sticking up for Lucky, hey, you could do that. Respect to you too, bro. You're standing with your people, But I didn't know half of you guys were Jewish. That's a joke. That's a fucking joke, all right? That's a joke. Salute to everybody. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'll probably go live tonight. Make sure you guys visit the website. It's probably linked down below already. And with that being said, I'm Blue Devil. Salute to Real Tune TV. And we out.